This is the Louie Tee Network.
I'm ready for some football. I don't know about you. Who else could it be but your man Lou? Yeah.
Overtime! So we head to overtime.
Who else could it be but me, your me, Louie Tee? Welcome to Sunday Night Football Overtime, Week 4 edition, the ass whooping special. And I figured, since this one has gotten out of hand, why don't I get it out of the way early? Hell, I'm more entertaining than that, right? So I figured I'd come on. Whether you watch it now or you watch it on playback, it's up to you. I just said, hey, I can get me an earlier bedtime tonight. Why not? Steelers gave me an opportunity. I'm going to take it. Chiefs gave me an opportunity. Appreciate it. I'm going to take it. Welcome. So I'm going to do this a little differently, as you can already tell. So if you've been watching me, and before I get into all the particulars tonight, welcome to the channel, Louie Tee Network. If this is your first time here, welcome. And subscribe to the Louie Tee Network for more great content in 2016 and beyond. If you're on Twitter, so am I. @InTheLabRoom is the Twitter handle. Go ahead and give me a follow. If you're on Facebook, so am I. In the Lab Room is the Facebook page. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and a like. That being said, let's jump into this thing quickly, man. Something that I like to call likes, dislikes, banana in a tailpipe. But guess what? I don't do that on ass whoopings. But we'll pull up the whole graphic and do the whole song and dance anyway, man. Why not? Like, dislike, banana in the tailpipe.
What y'all, the second team?
We're the first team.
Yeah, we're not gonna fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
So, what I like to do, essentially, when it's a blowout, is I don't do the same thing. I don't handle blowouts the same way I do ass whoopings. Or regular competitive games, I should say. They're two different entities. You put a lot of work and detail and effort into competitive, close games. They warrant a little bit more attention. Ass whoopings, you're just like, oh, huh? That was an ass whooping. So what I do with ass whoopings is I do something I like to call what I saw from afar. So what I like to do is just basically tell you what I saw, taking a step back from the situation, what I saw from afar. All right. So what did I see in this game? I saw a Steelers team that was pissed off from what occurred last week. They had a nasty sour taste left in their mouth from the beatdown they suffered just up the street in Philly. So what they did was they set out on a mission to show everybody that thought that that was going to be something that you could maybe get away with without consequence and penalty. They had to show everybody else, no. That's not jumping off. That's not who we are. They got L.Bell back tonight. He comes in, does a little something. But if you're the Kansas City Chiefs, you walked into an S storm, man. You walked into an S storm, and you had no idea it was coming. You got 8 turnovers last week. You're feeling good about yourself. You think, whoa, look at what the Steelers had happen to them last week. We could jump these boys before they even knew what hit them. And you come out and you punt on the first possession. You fumble on the second possession. You throw an interception on the third possession. Then you punt and you punt. And before you know it, you look up, you done gave up a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, another touchdown, and you down 22-0, and we still in the first quarter. Damn, that's how you get jumped right there. I mean, if you blinked twice, the score was 22-0. Boy, that one got out of hand quickly. The Steelers came out. And when Darius Hayward-Bay is catching touchdowns on you, you don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance. If DHB gets in the end zone, you lose. Automatically, you lose. And when he scored the first touchdown of the night, bad omen for you, Chiefs. Bad omen indeed. And so they put the football on the carpet, coughing the football up. You want to get balls deflected into the air and picked off by Jarvis Jones? Thank you. Take that gift. I'm going to deposit that into the end zone. And then you let Tones get in on you twice. Not once, twice for Tones in the first half. And they capped it off. I said, I'm going to give these boys one more opportunity after halftime to show me something. Show me you got a pulse. It was flatlining. I had to give them the defibrillators a couple of times right before the half. They tried to get a field goal. I put a little charge into them. They said, huh. They kicked the field goal and hit off the iron. I said, oh, they flatlining. I need more. Give me 3,000 cc's. Tried to give them another little joke. After halftime, Steelers went right down the field. I asked the corner. I said, where the football at? He said, you asking me? I don't know. Marcus Wheaton said, I got it. I'm in the end zone. Touchdown. Don't worry about it. I said, well, I'm done. I gave you a shot. Total flatline. Go ahead, bury those boys. They're dead. Dead, I tell you. So I said, I'm going to jump up here, get this over with, man. Let you go to bed early. I'm going to go to bed early. We can all go to sleep early, man. You don't got to hang around for this. Don't do it. Don't waste your time. Because this team in the Steelers, they're not the Chargers. Trust me, the Chiefs aren't coming back tonight. I can assure you of that. I know that. You know that. So we can just move on. And if you're Kansas City, don't worry about this one. Ass whoopings happen. Hey, ask the Steelers. What happened last week? Ass whoopings happen to good teams. It happens. Not often, but they happen. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, go head back to Kansas City. Don't worry about it. Act like this game never happened. I'll forget it if you do. We can let bygones be bygones. Okay? Does that sound good to you? Sounds damn good to me. Anyway, let's move on to where this game was won.
Well, wake her ass up! We're gonna win tomorrow!
I'll be over here, like, winning. Duh.
Ha! Where this game was won. Let me tell you where this game was won. The second Darius Hayward-Bay caught a touchdown pass, you lose. You didn't know the rules, man. That's rule number 2 behind any team quarterbacked by Ryan Fitzpatrick can't get into the playoffs. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is if Darius Hayward-Bay catches a touchdown versus you, you lose. And he caught the first one, which sucks because then you don't have a chance. You know the game's over. You might as well go home right then and there. Darius Hayward-Bay catch a touchdown pass on you. He got stoned for hands, and you let this man run wide open. That's where this game was won. Not the fumble, not the interception. No, none of that stuff. When Darius Hayward-Bay crossed that thick white line that separates field of play from end zone with the ball in his hands, you lose. That's where this game was won. Let's move on and wrap this ass whooping up. Sounds good to me.
What the hell?
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
All right, so we're going to wrap this thing up. We ain't taking no phone calls tonight. I don't take phone calls for ass whoopings. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't feel like taking any phone calls for this ass whooping, okay? I'm going to let this one just soak and marinate. You got a comment sections right over there. Go ahead and leave your comments. I'll read them off. We can kind of go back and forth and converse from the comment section. No phone calls necessary for this ass whooping. You see the score up in the corner? A lot to a little bit. We don't need to talk about this. It's nothing to talk about. It's a lot to a little bit. Nothing to discuss. So, with that being said, I've said my 2 pieces. I've said my 2 cents. I've already told you all I need to say. Now, I want to hear from you. So, let's see what you guys have to say about this ass whooping. Hand it out. All righty. See what you got. Bernard543 says, what happened to the Chiefs? LMFAO. I don't know. They ran into a buzzsaw, a pissed off, sharp buzzsaw known as the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hey, next time, let me give you this memo. Next time the Steelers get their ass whooped, don't be the team that plays them next at home. Try that one, okay? Maybe if this one was in Kansas City, the outcome might be a little different. But they get beat up 34, 33-3, whatever the score was. Don't be the next team that plays them. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Enrique Valencia says, what's the nickname you gave Alex Smith? Dun, 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 Captain Checkdown! The greatest quarterback superhero in the National Football League, Captain Checkdown. Checking down receivers and running backs all over the National Football League. Let's see, what else we got, man? What else we got? Nolan Pratt says, is Alex Smith becoming the next Jay Cutler? No, man, don't do Alex Smith like that, man. Stop that. Stop it. Bernard543 says, waste of time watching this ish, LOL. That's why I stopped. I said, I got to be more entertaining than that. So I'll just jump up here and do a little bit of commentary and skedaddle, exit stage left, and move on. Yeah. Let's see, what else we got? Well, looks like I don't have any more comments. Let's check Twitter. If I don't have any comments on Twitter, then we're done. Just like the Chiefs are tonight. My man Sean Mack says, Kansas City Browns. The Chiefs are playing like the Browns tonight. Don't be so hard on the Browns, man. At least they score points. Yikes! Yikes, 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 yikes. All right. Okay, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right. So, that's going to do it. Chiefs are going to lose this game, drop to 2-2 on the season. Steelers are going to win this game, go to 3-1 on the season. And we'll be looking forward to Monday Night Football. I think that'll be a much better game than this one. Giants at the Vikings. Of course, join me for Monday Night Football overtime. Got plenty of games to break down in week number 4 in the National Football League. That will be coming your way via lockdown coverage, covering the entire league like a blanket. So, if your game hasn't been broken down already, then you will be seeing this face breaking down your game at some point tomorrow. So, you know how this goes. Got a couple more comments. I'm going to read that, and then I'm out. RG3, hashtag smoking at 3, hashtag 1000. Says, is Le'Veon Bell good? Is chicken delectable and tasty? Is pizza hard to mess up? What kind of question is that? All right. There's nothing more for me to say, man. Nothing left here to say. Steelers get it done. Big time. Over the Kansas City Chiefs. Ass whoopings happen. Okay? Tough times don't last. Tough teams do. Steelers got their ass whooped last week. Look what they did this week. It's a week-to-week league. Don't feed too much into what you saw tonight. It's one game, one ass whooping. Move on. Don't let one loss turn into 2. Don't let 2 losses turn into 3. That's the rule of thumb. Move on if you're Kansas City, and if you're the Steelers, move on. You got this one in the bag. Don't get anybody hurt. Move on to next week. Sounds like a plan? I'm signing up for that one. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one. And remember, we're changing the game one live feed at a time. For everybody watching, this is your man Louie T signing off. Have a good one. Ass whooping.
Broncos won the Super Bowl when Peyton Manning retired. 49ers won 5 games and Tom Sula got fired.